My dear brothers and sisters, today, 5th September, and we are to reflect today on Mary's faith, which is our inspiration. Now, how Mary inspires us to deepen our faith in God because of our own experience that she really teaches us. And we can all know experience is always better than all the books in the world. And Mary herself shows the good example of her relationship with God that really continued in her life till the end of the world. Now, because of her faith, she became the mother of Jesus. Not only that, but later on we see how she went to heaven with her body and soul, a unique person in this world. Now we all know that she was coronated in heaven and she became the queen of heaven. All these awards and rewards were given to her because of her faith. Now her faith is not just in words but all in action. Now she always believed that whatever God tells me at every moment, I will accept and do things according to His word. And so therefore she said, let it happen to me according to your word. Now that was great. It was not only once, it is every day and every moment of her life. That is more important. And so therefore she not only expressed that faith, but she was growing in that faith. And she really experienced that day after day, every moment. And so therefore God has rewarded her as the Queen of Heaven. She was called blessed among all women. What an experience for her, the experience of joy at this moment. So she is really inspiring us that you may have intellectual life. You may really have other strengths like your beauty and your strength and other things. But all these things are not as strong as faith. Your faith in God is much stronger than your intellectual life, because intellectually she could not solve her problems. Because of her strength, that she could not move even certain things in her life. But only faith really gave her strength, because she could overcome all the problems and she could overcome all situations in her life that came. Yes, my dear brothers and sisters, let us not forget that Mary, who is the Queen of Heaven, tells us today. Look at Peter. For example, when we look at Peter, Peter was a great fisherman, had a lot of experience. And so he went to fish and they caught nothing that night. And so early in the morning, Jesus went and talked to them and he said, put your net on the other side of the boat. And my dear brothers and sisters, he believed that. And because of his faith in Jesus, he caught such multiplied fish that he could not believe, because whatever he has caught that morning, he had never done it before. It was some unique experience for him. So he really thanked God for that gift of that faith. So my dear brothers and sisters, let us not forget that faith is more important in our lives than our own intellect, our own strength, our own beauty, or anything that you want to say, your own personal resources. So at this moment, Mary inspires us to be faithful to God, is merely because Mary has experienced that she has learned great things. She is our mother, and as mother she tells us, please listen to God. Please have faith in God, and faith will take you right through in your life. As my dear brothers and sisters, Mary's faith really does not mean she was studying faith. She lived faith. It is not so much that she really conquered in life the faith, but faith was a gift given to her and she lived that faith and she went along. So this is how we must understand that life is beautiful through our faith and not through other things.